Here in the master bedroom, looks like they dropped an iron.
As I said, this is a property that we're having the home inspection done at. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Humberto Lemus, and today I'm going to be talking about home buyer inspections. We're here in Delano by Morningside in the park, and I want to talk about home buyer inspections. So just you can have like a general sense what to expect about these inspections too, right? Which you're gonna also be paying out of your pocket. So mainly there's 3 inspections, right? One is a general home inspection, and then termite inspection, and then the appraisal inspection, right? And so the general home inspection, that's gonna cost you around anywhere from $300 to $1,000 out of the buyer's pocket, and that just depends, right, on the type of general home inspection that you're doing. So if you add other things, right, like a swimming pool, so it's gonna add up, right, to the price. So you just need to make sure what kind of inspection and home inspector you're getting. And the next one would be the termite inspection, which that's about $75, also an expense from the buyer. Then next would be the appraisal report, right, which the loan officer orders that, the appraisal report, for the buyer, and that also is going to be a cost that is going to be coming out of your pocket as well. So that can range anywhere from $300 to $500 that is going to be coming out of your pocket as well. But today I want to talk about the home inspection, since we are going to be walking on a property which is currently going to be doing inspection by a home inspector. So this property, I got the offer accepted for my buyer, right? So in a few moments you want to stick around for this video, because I'm going to be walking that property once again with that home inspector, and we're gonna be going over the details, right? So these are some things for all you buyers out there new to the buying process. Down below in the description, I'm also gonna be putting my information where you can contact me and you can reach out so you can set an appointment with me. And I just want to talk to you more about all these details, how much it's going to cost you. So we're going to be going through all that once you schedule your appointment, just so you can know, right, how much you're going to be, all this is going to be costing you. Plus also, I also want to schedule an appointment with you with my loan officer to see how much you can qualify for a home loan, and also, right, to go over your monthly payments on there. So down below in the description, once again, I'm gonna be having my information. Let's go to the property and let's meet with the home inspector and go over the report. Okay everybody, so I just got here to the property where the home inspection is being done at, and it's done by this company called Alpha Property Inspections. And right here to the side you can also see the phone number if you want to reach them out as well. If you're having an inspection done on a property, shout outs to them. I'm gonna be meeting with Edgar, and the main owner of the business is Alvaro, so shout out to him too. So here in the front we do have the property here. As I said, this is a property that we're having the home inspection done at, and we're gonna be meeting with Edgar. So let's head here by the main entrance, and I can give you a tour as well. If you're still not done with the home inspection, we can just go and take a look around. Hey Edgar, how's it going?
Good. How's it going?
And yeah, Edgar, so did you want to walk me around? And
yeah, I'll walk you around
everything
that I found.
Okay.
So we'll get started. So we'll start here towards the front of the building. Number one, the secondary shutoff to the water is located right there. The knob towards the bottom.
Okay.
There is a plumbing leak right where that joint is at, where that secondary handle is. So I am going to recommend that to get replaced.
Okay.
There is also quite a bit of bare wood, so they did replace the roof, but all this wood down here needs to get painted so it doesn't attract termites later on.
Okay.
Also, not sure why, but they added this metal flashing all throughout, but there is a couple areas where it's not secure. So like here, and then there in that corner as well.
Okay.
Another thing that I did find is possible termites in these corners here, so I am going to recommend a termite inspection to get done.
Okay, definitely. We did set up an inspection with termite company, so we'll check that out.
You can see the minor cracking towards the driveway, which is all common. Here the garage was converted into a living space. We'll go in there after and I'll show you what I found.
All right, sounds good.
But it is going to be noted on the report that it is converted.
Okay.
Here you can see the gas company did turn off the gas to the house, so I wasn't able to test heater, water heater, anything like that. The oven as well wasn't tested, so that does need to get turned on so I can come back out here and recheck the gas.
Okay.
You can see this. The telephone wires are not covered. The cover is, well, just hanging there, so that does need to get placed back.
Yeah.
Also here, these aren't the right hinges. They did replace these hinges, but whenever you open the electrical panel, it just falls off, so I would recommend getting these hinges swapped out.
Okay.
Also, let's see, light bulb here needs to get replaced. Some more bare wood that needs to be painted.
Okay.
Also some paint peeling throughout the soffits. Some more damage to the flashing here. Also here, all this staining towards the bottom is because the grading is faulty. Here, all the grading needs to slope away from the building, and in this case, it's sloping towards the building. So whenever it rains, the water just piles up here. That's why all the staining is here.
Okay.
More bare wood throughout here. You do have the water heater. Obviously, the door is already starting to come apart from all the moisture that's getting stuck here. Pilot light cover needs to be placed back, and the TMP valve needs to be swapped out to a solid copper line.
Okay.
Here you can see the sliding doors are missing the screen door. Also, you can see this rainbowing that's on the inside of the window. That's because the gasket that's inside is already damaged, so it's letting out all the gas, so the insulation is damaged to this sliding door here. Also more bare wood that needs to get painted. Sliding door screen missing here. You're also missing just the cover to the globe, so that no one accidentally touches this light bulb when it's on and accidentally burns itself.
Okay.
Or hits it on accident.
Yeah.
A little bit of paint peeling on the fascia here as well. Some more bare wood that's right here under the soffits.
Yeah.
So the roof has been replaced, like I said, but I am going to recommend a couple things. Number one, there is, you could actually sit here for the front.
Okay.
So here, I'm not sure what happened. You can see right on top of the garage where you have a lot of shingles that are interchanged, well, mixed up. I'm not sure if they ran out of material halfway through, and then they kept it going once they bought more material. But the roof is not supposed to look like that. There's also a couple areas when you step, it's very springy. Like your foot goes down and you can see the plywood moving up and down. So
Okay.
because of that, those two reasons, I am going to recommend a roofer to recheck their work and make sure that it's done correctly.
Okay.
Let me get this key here. Here, coming inside the garage, well, the conversion, you can see all the gaffing throughout the bottom of the door. Since it is converted into a living space, I am going to recommend the weather stripping to get redone here.
Okay.
Minor cracking on the ceiling, up top. Also, what did I find in? I don't think I found anything inside here. Just some staining in the fiberglass shower stall, but with the cleaning it should be all cleaned off.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it here in the conversion. Just needs to be sealed properly.
Yeah.
And then cleaned out pretty good.
Okay.
Let's see, coming into the kitchen, like I said, I wasn't able to turn on the stove because the gas is currently off.
Okay.
Rain trip makes quite a bit of noise whenever it's kicked on, so I'm guessing the blade is going to be doing contact with something.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the dishwasher doesn't work. Minor staining here in the sink. Paint peeling, scratches, stuff like that, which is common.
Yeah. Okay.
Coming this way, minor cracking on top of the sliding door, as well as some cracking here in this area. You can see where they try to patch it up, but the crack is still coming back through.
Okay.
Some tile cracks right here. You can see grout missing as well. Some grout missing over here in this corner. Here it's a wood burning fireplace, so I do just recommend getting it cleaned out before use.
Okay.
Let's see. Here, coming into the hallway, the filter does need to be swapped out. There's also no carbon monoxide. Actually, never mind, the carbon monoxide is there. There is a water stain right here. I'm guessing this is why the roof was replaced. It was leaking at one point because from the outside, this is where all the plywood has been replaced.
Okay.
It's a new roof, so it was leaking at one point. That's why the staining is here. I did test for moisture either way to make sure there was nothing, and there's no moisture currently.
Okay.
So it was a problem that they fixed.
All right.
See, here in this bathroom, here the toilet is quite loose, so that does need to get retightened. Waxer needs to be replaced as well. Here I'm gonna recommend all this where the tub pan, shower pan goes to get resealed. Mm-hmm. Also back here behind the spout. Staining throughout, but it's an old tub. Some staining in the sink as well. Nothing leaking under. Here, none of these drain stops work though. So
okay.
They're all stud or replaced or damaged. Here, all I found throughout the bedrooms is the carpet. Obviously the carpet is older, so you got staining on it. Coming into this bedroom, some patches on the wall, as well as missing sliding doors to the closets.
Okay.
Here, coming in this room, same thing. Missing sliding door and some stains on the carpet. Here in the master bedroom, looks like they dropped an iron. There's burn marks.
Trying to iron the rug.
A little bit more here. Here, coming into the restroom, master bathroom. Same thing with the stains and with the drain stops that are missing. You also have a plumbing leak here where the P-trap is at. You can see some of the water, so this P-trap here is leaking.
Okay.
Toilet's secure here. Same thing with the stain all throughout the tub and the ceiling. This does need to get resealed here behind the spout, just so no water goes back there.
Okay.
Inside the attic, I didn't find anything alarming. Like I said, they swapped out the plywood, but there are quite a bit of areas where when you step, it is quite springy. Here, the attic access is in this closet here.
Okay. All right.
I did take pictures of the attic, so I do have those on my laptop. That shows the ducts, plumbing, insulation, all the sheathing, and all the framework, everything.
Okay. All right.
And that's yeah, that's everything that I found in my inspection.
That's basically about it.